Now I know how meat felt at first. Well, hello everyone. My name's Daryl, and I happen to be one of Joe's oldest friend. And honestly, Joe is like a brother for me. Today, I'm really honored, Joe, having to share best man duties with Hamid. And again, what Hamid was saying, because I couldn't say it enough. You know, thank you for getting everyone together and just setting everything up to have this wonderful venue. And tonight, all right. Looking around the room today, I see people from like Hong Kong, Los Angeles, Chicago, and even Oklahoma. You know, it's amazing how far people would travel for a free meal. Honestly, Joe, I'm confused about the title of best man. If I'm the best man, then why is Jess marrying you? Okay, so I gotta better change my title to be the man of honor for tonight. You too, Hamid. Jess, you know there comes a moment in every man's life where he meets a soulmate, someone that encourages and supports him under any circumstance. And that happened for Joe 15 years ago when he met me. For now, I would like to give a brief speech about me and Joe's friendship together. Hey, what is this? Dennis?
Yo.
You want to slow jam the speech with me?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for another of Joe's best friends. Dennis, DJ, gonna get a beat? Yo, I met Joe during the senior year of high school, and I still remember the first time I encountered Joe in English class. During the first day of school, 2001. I was the only Asian student in my graduating class at that time, so when I first saw Joe, I thought he must have been a freshman that went into the wrong classroom. I mean, come on, no one would wear no-show socks in 2001. And Joe had these big bifocal glasses. Oh my God, I was scared that the other seniors would tear him apart. But to my surprise, when I spoke to Joe, I found out he was a senior that recently transferred from Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. There was bromance in the air in the year 2001. My bro, D Shizzle, saw a lost soul in his classes who rocked glasses that were thicker than a chocolate Snicker. And Daryl swooped in to the rescue.
And from there, me and Joe became fast friends. From hanging out to the back of our American econ class and, sorry Jess, checking out our pretty female classmates, to giving them code names as well. And also hanging out with Joe back at his house and finding out his obsession of hip hop culture and basketball.
Joseph hollering at the fine chicas from the backside of the class and coming up with Bond girl code names for them all. And Joseph, my man, was a brother trapped in an Asian man's body like a chocolate-filled cannoli. So decadent.
By the time we went off to college in 2002, we were in different parts of the country. Joe was in Louisiana, and I was in Chicago. But Joe would come back every summer, and we would hang out and play ball against Dennis's crew, play Magic the Gathering at the old IIT atrium. I can still remember the summer where Joe came back from Taiwan and shared with me his J Chow CD, Eighth Dimension. I still remember. And that forever influenced my love for Mandarin pop music and the Mandarin language. Joe, let me try if this works. 亲近我的感觉，像心如花开，可以吗？
Long distance. Yeah. It's so hard. Long distance relationships. Usually don't work out. For my man Jay Swizzle, he kept it long, thick, and strong. He would come back and hoop it up in our annual Circle versus Associates basketball championships. Schooling my bro not only in ball, but Mandarin also. He was the commander in teach.
I guess one of the best qualities about Joe is his humbleness and indirect honesty. During my wedding, I had to play a piano piece for my wife. Knowing that Joe was really good at piano, I sent a sample over to him. In hindsight, that piece was played awfully, like Britney Spears in the VMA. But at that time, I thought it was played really well. But Joe never mocked me or told me how poorly it was played, but instead gave me really good feedback on where and how I could have played that piece better. Through Joe's feedback, I was able to play that piece beautifully and not make a fool out of myself at my wedding. Thank you, Joe.
That's right. Who here hasn't met Brother Joe? He's everyone's brother, big and small. Never the one to criticize, but always the one to empathize. He wants nothing but success and the best for everyone. Tell me, who doesn't love a smooth, cool, hot cup of Joe?
And Jess, I liked you from the day that Joe introduced you. Because you laughed at all my jokes the same way Joe would. But above everything, you are caring, smart, genuine, and a compassionate person. And most importantly, you make Joe happy in ways I never could. I could still recall the day Joe went out with you on your second date in Chicago. And then afterwards, Joe told me how nervous and shy he felt around you. Like that time you reached and tried to hold his hands for the first time. Up until then, Joe gave me this image as a Mr. Cool. No girl would ever make him feel shy. From there, I knew that Joe fell for you like a blind roofer.
Satisfaction ways that he never could. But back to the nervous and the shy. Because the real story was that his palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms were heavy. There were vomit on his Crocs already. Just as spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looked calm and ready to make babies. But he keeps on forgetting. So he got down on one knee in the sand. He opens his mouth, but the words almost didn't come out. He's not choking. How? Everybody's clapping now. The clock's run out. This is your wedding. Wow.
I guess what Dennis wanted to say was, Joe, in love, you gotta lose yourself. Joe, Jess, I'm so happy for the both of you. You two are the embodiment of what true love should be. Joe, you're like a brother, and nothing makes me more happy than to see how happier you're with Jess at this moment. Because love, it's like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning, a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature, and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. Well, it's real simple. We got 2 more hours, and that's it. We gotta make Joe dance. I know most of you here tonight has been married for years already. Now, you may have known me for a little while, but as Joe knows, for a long time, I've been telling him how perfect he and Jess has been. Well, Joe, I want you to understand something. To me, perfect. It's not about that giant ring. It's not about winning. It's about you and your relationship to yourself and each other. Being perfect is being able to look your wife in the eye and know that you didn't let her down because you always tell her the truth. And that truth is that you did everything she asked you to do. And there wasn't one thing that you could have done more. Can you live in the moment as best as you can? With clear eyes and love in our heart? With joy in our heart? If you do that, Joe, then you're perfect. I want you to take a moment and remember this day. It's more than Beyonce's birthday. I want you to look each other in the eyes. I want you to put each other in your hearts forever. Because you better start believing in love stories because we're in one. 9/4/2016. JlaiWedsJlue's. Congratulations, you two. Come here.